Good morning, everybody. Welcome into the Tuesday morning show here on the Big 95.5. We have it's almost like a special guest. I don't know how special he is. Yeah, distinguished. Maybe might fit better. Yeah. Myself and Kenny here today, and Commissioner for District Number 3, Greg Gunyon. Good to have you up, Greg.
Good to be here this morning. Appreciate the invite, and as always, appreciate Hutty and the radio and him allowing us to use it to reach out to the people and let them know what's going on in our communities from time to time, and just really thank him for it. He may not believe it, but I appreciate him. I really do.
Me too.
Yeah, I tell y'all.
I really do.
He's sitting over there with a little axe and a little grinding stone.
Yeah.
I remember that happening in this room once.
Yeah, I do too. Scott Hunt had to put an end to it.
Yeah, that's right. But it was something else. But y'all had a good day yesterday.
We did. I just sort of wanted to let everybody know what's going on, and it's been a long time coming for especially a lot of Marion County water customers. And I'll sort of give a backdrop on what's led up to all the things that we've been doing. That way everybody sort of knows. But the last 2 out of the last 3 years, Hamilton's had some water issues. And when they have water issues, it affects the Marion County water customers. The Marion County Water Board purchases their water from Ewan on the east side and from Hamilton on the west side. And a small portion on the sort of the northeast side is also fed by Hamilton, but we just tried to get with a water board and find out what we could do to solve the issues and make things better, for one, and for two, the west side coming up 19 from the Franklin County line back up to we call it the Blue Harbor tank is those folks in there, none of them have any access to public water. So anyway, we didn't do a whole lot of anything other than support and sort of help along with the board. This board, the Marion County Board, is set up by legislation. It has 5 board members now. The mayors of Marion County appoints a board member. The Fire Association appoints a board member. County Commission has a board member, and there's one more I'm forgetting.
Senator.
The senator appoints one, and the representative appoints one. Anyway, they're their own entity. We have really no voice in all of this. It's just
Maybe Garland calling in. Garland's supposed to call in this morning. 95.5. 95.5. Go ahead. No, they ain't him.
What a disappointment.
Yeah, what it is. That sure didn't sound like Garland.
No, but anyway.
Yeah, Garland's supposed to be calling in about 7:15 this morning.
Well, he's gonna be down Hamilton.
No, not today.
He was there yesterday.
Yeah, they done before up here.
Anyway, the previous board had started doing, and they've done a lot of things. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not here to downgrade anybody.
You did a good job of that.
We just need to move forward. That's we need to focus on the future and not worry about what's went on in the past. But the previous board done a lot of good things for Marion County Water, but it was time to go in a different direction. And Eric Terrell now is the manager of the Marion County Water, and he's really worked hard to try to do some things. But there's 2 commissioners this morning. I want to sort of from day one when I became commissioner, they pushed to get water on the west side. The west side's always been sort of left out in the Marion County water system.
It's real rural.
It's real rural. You may go a mile, 2 miles, and not see a house, and then you may see 7 or 8 houses, and then go another mile or 2 and not see none. But Kenneth and Keith, they were pretty pretty adamant about trying to get folks on the west side water, and people that deserve. We're in 2026. People deserve suitable water.
Yeah,
Their
there's
wells
there's no reason for them not to have it.
Right. Their wells are drying up, or so much iron in the water that you can't drink it or wash clothes in it. So anyway, they made a big push, and Keith was the chairman, and he started calling Senator Gudger and said, "Hey, we got to have some money for water," and so the senator stepped up. ADM had already committed $3.2 million to do some projects in Marion County. And we went to Montgomery. I believe it was about 20 or 30 of us went from the county, all pulled together, went down and sat with ADM and sort of wanted to try to restructure some of that money to help with this west side. With that being said, they did that. They approved it. And yesterday we got the confirmation that this project will be, the bids will be open this morning, and it'll bring a water line from Franklin County into Marion County and service all the west side. There will be some projects on the east side along with this grant. I'll give you a breakdown of how much totally it'll be. The ADM is $3.2 million. Marion County Commission, which is the ARPA money, $1.5 million, and then Appalachian Regional Committee, $1 million. And that will be to do projects on the west side and the east side, mainly getting folks water on the west side. The Appalachian Region Committee, which is ADECA, really, that's what it is. Keith had called Garland. We needed a little more money, and so he set up a meeting, and me and Keith and Eric met with Garland and Ken Boswell, and those folks sort of have really helped. And I'll tell you, we got a senator that I think is outstanding for our community.
Absolutely, Keith. He proved that to me. Several years ago with the prison issue that we had that wasn't even I can't say didn't have anything to do with him, but it wasn't his district to be responsible for it, and he took and spearheaded that about saving the prisons down here.
How many people do you know? How many customers will this give water to?
It will. We sort of talked a little bit, and I got another part I'll talk about later. But there's about 700 people in Marion County that does not have access to public water. That don't mean that there's not more but they have good wells. So we're saying actually wants public water, and so. I think it'll pick up. The main thing this is going to benefit on the west side is it'll pick up about 25 households, but we have a huge amount of customers on the west side that gets fed by Hamilton, and so that's going to supply them a solid foundation for water.
So will this include just running the main line, or will this include supply lines?
It'll be the main lines and some supply lines. The east side, there will be a couple projects. What we tried to do was do a little bit for both sides. The main thing on the west side was to get your transmission line in place, catch as many houses as you could catch, but ultimately take care of the water issue that they had on the west side in Hamilton.
Could I ask you a question?
Yes.
It's not far over here at Barry Creek. The water.
Right.
I'm not saying use theirs if y'all don't want to use theirs. But
Right.
why don't y'all put y'all's own over there, and you always have water every time y'all buy from here and buy from there. You'd have your own.
Well, I'll tell you, and that's a good point. The town of Hackleburg used to have their own water system. ADM has their restrictions has got so tight that they want people to go away from wells.
Well,
It's surface water. We had wells.
I ain't talking about wells.
You're talking about tying into Bear Creek water.
I'm talking about the Bear. I mean, it ain't got to be the Bear Creek system over there. I'm not knocking them.
That's where the water's coming from. Is Bear Creek.
I understand. I'm talking about the system that pumps the water to people's houses.
You talking about treatment plant?
Yeah, treatment plant. I'm not. If y'all don't want to go through them, why don't y'all put your own treatment plant in?
That's a lot of money.
Well, I mean.
See, Hamilton, and I'm going to answer your question. Hamilton has their own treatment plant. It was just some freak things that happened those 2 years. One was a pond dam busted.
But I get what he's trying to say, but I don't know that they financially can afford it because they're still going to have to purchase the water from Bear Creek, whether it be Franklin County or whether it be Bear Creek.
But when you got 60 homes at least, and probably you got around 100, I mean, don't have water, or maybe more than that.
Right.
It's a damn shame in this time of day that we don't have water in the house.
That's right.
Especially, and that's been our whole point as a commission. You know, like I said, that board is separate. Only thing that they need us for is if any grant money has to come through the commission office.
Well, put it this way.
Yeah.
I have to go to the doctor at Huntsville.
Right.
At the Huntsville Hospital.
Right.
And I can't see the money, and like our roads, I've got about our roads over there, but
this may be Garland here. 95.5. 95.5.
Oh, you butthole.
Yeah. That wasn't Garland either.
No.
The butthole.
Quit predicting Garland.
But what I'm saying is that was one of our goals. We live in a unique area in Alabama. You can drive 15, 20 minutes and be in a large body of water. Yeah. And why can't we get our people that need water?
Right.
And that's been our focus all along.
Don't say it.
95.5.
What's that?
Hey, guy. How are you?
Hey, bud. This is Garland. How are you guys?
Good. This is Kenny. You're on here with me, Daryl, and Gregory Gunyon.
All right. I got the brain trust. I like it.
The dream team. Yeah.
I thought you was a good lawyer. I thought you was a good senator. You ain't too smart.
I can always count on Hutty to get everybody back humble.
Right.
I love it.
That's right.
Yeah, you're a great judge of character.
How have you guys been?
Pretty good, man. What about you?
We're good, buddy. We're good. Just getting ready for a full day down here in Montgomery. Getting ready to hit it here just in about 15, 20 minutes. I got a meeting, but I had a little bit of time this morning. Wanted to call in and say hello to everybody.
Well, Garland, I just want to say I appreciate what you've done to help us with this water issue here in the county. And not only just this, you've helped us with multiple projects in our county. And we're very fortunate to have you as our senator and now the Senate Pro Temp. I just appreciate what you do for our area. You're a valuable asset.
What do you know on him, Garland? I need to know some information myself.
Greg, I appreciate you saying that, buddy. I feel like I've worked hard for this to get to this position, and the good thing about this position, I've got a little bit more control and power and authority under it, and the larger that my authority and power becomes, the more that the people of Marion, Winston, and Coleman County's authority becomes. That's who I represent, and so I want to do what's right for the state, and I truly have, I think, the right heart for doing this job, and it's a sacrifice. You know, last night I was without my kids and my dogs and my wife, and, you know, you lay your head at night sometimes saying, hey, you know, you're down here by yourself, but in the end, if you're doing it right, you're going to make an impact on the state of Alabama, so I'm trying to do it right.
Right. You know, we think about that a lot, especially when people are away from their kids, you know, am I doing something that's going to benefit my kids? You know, everything you do down there is going to affect your kids some way, some shape, some form, some fashion.
You know, the best analogy I hear about politics is, you know, is that old adage that, you know, you plant trees today that you'll never have any of the shade that it produces down the road. You're doing it for your kids or grandkids, and that's truly about what politics is about.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, some things can have an immediate effect, but yeah, like you said, a lot of times you're planting that seed. And,
that is true. Exactly. You're doing it for the future, and it doesn't matter if that's education or mental health funding or if you're just taking care of just social issues day to day. Those are things that you got to think about down the road. But if you got the right heart in doing it, then, you know, it works for itself. But, you know, you got to keep God first and keep pressing on every day. That's for sure.
I agree. Right. I agree 110%. You know, I'm proud of. We have some good elected officials in Marion County that has pulled together for this project, and as we move forward, even with industrial projects that you were generous enough to have us over last week on, and really it really helped us see where we needed to focus our points on as a county, you know, moving forward with the industry part of it. But this water is one step that's going to really improve that, because everything that happens, a lot of the industry that's going to happen in Marion County is going to be on the I-22 corridor, where we suffer the most with the water issues, and this is going to help that issue, and I really, really appreciate that.
Well, like I said yesterday, when we kind of, I'm not going to say did a ribbon cutting, but might as well have. Yeah. We've been working for years on this particular project.
Right.
But in the end, this is just the beginning. Right. You know, there's people out there that still need to be served, and we're still going to get to them. But at least we have a plan. We had a vision of going towards that plan. We had determination to get there. We had some bumps along the way, but yesterday was a celebration, and because we have fulfilled that vision. We're getting ready to start putting pipes in the ground today.
Yep.
And after millions of dollars of funding from the state and feds, you know, coming together because of that vision that everybody came around, the Water Board Authority, the executive director there, Eric, the county commissioners, you know, everybody's, the community, our community meetings, everything's kind of come together. And so I just want to say thank you to the county commissioners, the Water Board, their staff there, and especially Keith Nichols that helped pull all this thing together for us. He did a good job on just really making sure that we kept the focus over there, and he would call me and say, hey, okay, we're going to have a community meeting here. Can you work with it? And if I couldn't, he would rearrange it so that we could all be together. So I'm just going to brag on at that time, Chairman Keith Nichols. And so he's done a good job, and the county commissioners, all of you have, to make sure that we're going in the right direction.
Well, I'm going to brag on you for a second, because I can remember one of the community meetings we had at the commission office. You wanted to spend some time with your mother because you had been away from her, and she actually came with you from Coleman to that meeting just where y'all would have time to spend together. And it was a blessing to get to be around her, and that's the commitment that you've made to your district. Is, you know, I may have to bring a family member along, but that's fine. I'm going to be there, and we appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate it. You saying that was a unusual meeting. At the same time, I think my mother fell in love with all the people in Marion County that night. Now she wants to come to Marion County every time. So, in the end, it cost me twice. Yeah, it cost me twice the dinner amount. So I guess that's a win for me. But
right.
She's a fun one. My father passed away the month before I became a senator, and she's always been intrigued with the state. Anytime I had to do something, but. Well, we don't get to see much, and I love my mother because she's one of those that says, hey, if you're going, I'm going to jump in the car with you, then ask where we're going, you know, what's the destination once you get in the car. And so she's 81 years old, and she doesn't care wherever as long as we can be together, and that's part of my family basis.
Well, that's not old. So. You know that's not old, don't you? 81 is not old.
She's aging a lot
that's young, buddy. That's young, buddy.
Yeah, I'm like Daryl. She's aged a lot better than Hutty has.
I'm 81 too. See, I'll be 82 tomorrow.
I love it when we give each other a hard time on this show, Hutty. I love it.
Yeah, I think you brought your sister and your mom up to the show one time. And
I did. Actually, the first time I was on the Hutty Show, I had my sister and my mother with me at that time too, a long time ago at the other location.
Yeah. They got to be tough women because it didn't run them away.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
That'd break a good man.
Yeah, you don't get on
We had the sheriff. We had the sheriff over here from your county.
Yeah.
Matt Gentry.
Yeah.
Matt Gentry's a good friend. He told me how much fun y'all took care of him, gave him a hard time at the same. I told him, well, you're going to if you're going to be on that show. But he is a good friend of mine, does a good job. I think he's going to have a good shot at winning this race for the Public Service Commission, and I think he's going to do well.
I do too.
We were very impressed with him. Spent some time with him, and I think I don't even know his opponent, but I think he will win that election. I think he's got that kind of demeanor, and you can feel if somebody's genuine. And we were impressed.
Well, he definitely is genuine. He is loved over in Coleman County, and he is a good guy. He's a good friend. We talked yesterday, but he was telling me he's coming to Hackleburg. I said, well, spend some time and stay over there and meet everybody. I was trying to tell him where all to go, and he did a good job anyway, I feel like. I hope he did.
He did.
He did.
Well, good. Well, gentlemen, I got the Secretary of State coming in the door as we speak, so I've got to go. But thanks for letting me come on and just say I appreciate y'all and the people of Marion County, and I truly love the area and my district, and so thanks for letting me represent you.
Well, we appreciate
you,
you, Garland. Anytime, if you get a chance, just come by. I know everybody up here would love to have you in person on the radio. So if you get a chance, just come by, and we appreciate what you do for us.
Well, thank you. I just want to make sure Monday through Friday, I'm pretty much over here except for Monday mornings. Usually I try to work a little bit. Obviously, I still got to pay bills at home at my small business. But if it's Monday morning, sometimes I'll head off, and I'm going to try to come see you guys in the next few weeks to come over there and just have some people maybe get together for a cup of coffee that morning just to, if there's any question and answers people have for me as we get closer to the election. I want to make sure I'm there for people if they need me, okay?
Yeah, we're going to set that up.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, man.
Y'all be good. Hutty, you take care of them all, buddy.
No, I ain't care. This bunch here? No, you got to send me a bill or something. I ain't taking care of this bunch.
Have a blessed one.
Have a good day, Garland.
See you, buddy.
Take care.
See you, buddy.
See you.
Bye-bye, buddy.
We're fortunate to have.
Well, let me ask you something.
Senator
Did y'all suck up enough? I mean,
Yeah, everybody was fighting.
I mean, Greg, I believe you've learned a lot from the chief of police. You suck up real good now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, people
Tell him
don't.
the test ain't long, but it's distinguished.
People don't realize how important a person like Garland is to our community.
Well, I agree.
He is third in power in the state, and he is. We're blessed. I mean, to have him to go to bat for you is something else.
Well, he's got a good chance of being governor one of these days.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
If he continues on the road that he's on,
Well, that's what I was going to ask him about. I was saying how he was.
Well, one thing I was going to ask him about, and I talked with him about it yesterday, but they are introducing a bill. The Public Service Commission right now is an elected position. We have 3 that cover the entire state. They're talking about making that an appointed position.
Heck no.
That is not good. When you're taking that away from the voters, number one.
So what now? What position?
Public Service Commission.
You know how much they make?
I don't know, but
I'm telling you, a little around $100,000, $104,000, something like that.
And I imagine they earn that because you deal with a lot of.
All public services.
I'm just,
all public services.
just telling you that's pretty good money now.
Yeah, it is. But
Not count the kickback.
But if here's the deal, what Daryl's trying to get at is if they take that away from the people and it's an appointed position, guess who's going to have the
friends of the
people that
ones that need to be.
Well, you go. I used to say South Alabama. I say Huntsville, Decatur now.
Well,
we're talking
about Alabama Power, your utility companies, all of that. They make sure the rates are not getting out of hand, keeping everything in check. So,
which is a lot of reason Matt Gentry would be good for that job, is because I mean he's got good morals.
Yeah. He
has an ideal of, what the average person's still going through right now.
Yeah.
Well, Bessie and Mildred, I don't think Greg and I know y'all don't want Kenny out there, but that's what you say. Something's wrong with y'all. All I know is girls.
Yeah.
She knows.
Can she cook?
She knows what a good thing is.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy, that's Jimmy's girlfriend. Hell, I don't know. What? She don't ever brag on me, son. You know what I mean? That's where I go on.
Yeah. But anyway,
Mayor, why don't they talk about you?
Well, they
don't like
and
you.
they know you're married.
Nothing. Yeah.
I didn't know he was married. Is he married?
Happily married.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Happily married.
That ain't what I've been seeing.
I hate to be the one to break that to you, Hutty.
Well, I'm glad you trying to tell me. You've been running around kidding so long. I don't know how you happily married.
Or how he's still married.
I'm wondering how you still married.
I am too. Oh, what do you think about Miss Maxwell pleads the fifth to help seek clemency for the clear Trump's name?
I don't know. Our politics and our prosecution got so bad now in the whole United States that you can't tell who's guilty and who's not guilty.
I know, but that needs to happen.
Well,
does it? I mean, really?
It should.
If he was involved.
Well, no. So that's what she's saying. She's willing to testify and tell everything that would clear his name if she testifies, but she's only going to do it if she is given clemency so she won't be prosecuted.
Well, Darrell, she said you was really handsome and your wife was lucky to have you.
Well,
but you ever see her boyfriend?
I appreciate that.
He's lucky to have her.
I really am. I'm married above my head, and that's what you try to do. So.
I got to find me one. I want one with money.
Why?
Hey, I don't know if you can handle one. You broke your hip in the last time.
Well, I didn't.
Never did even get up and dance.
I'm most like y'all. I just sit around and drink beer all day.
I don't drink. That's bad for you.
I think the picture I seen of you had a bottle of whiskey in your hand.
Well, if I was going to drink, I'd drink whiskey.
Yeah. Jack Daniels, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't drink Jack Daniels. I like a blended whiskey. But I don't drink. I'm pretty straight now.
Pretty straight.
Well, I've
First time you've been straight in years.
All my friends has been died. Hell, I ain't drinking by myself now, boys. I don't drink for the booze. I like to talk and argue.
But anyway, we have Eric has done an outstanding job with the Water Authority. He's really put a plan in place to try to get everybody water, and he's went back to ADM, and this next project will sort of it'll add another water tank.
Well, why did
the east side, and then extend the water lines, and it's going to be $8.9 million project.
Why didn't Hamilton get it when everybody else got it? That's what I can't figure out.
Well, see, it's sort of weird, and it's took a while to sort of figure out how this out. But I'm going to tell you what, Marion County Water System has about 1,200 customers right now. But those 1,200 customers go from all the way to the Mississippi state line.
I know about Marion County. Don't tell me about the mileage now. There's no excuse. See, when I was growing up, between you and I,
right,
we had to go to Russellville at that Good Springs up there,
yeah,
and get our water. We had barrels where if it rained, kept our water for the mother and them to wash clothes.
right,
I mean, now, I understand all that stuff.
Right.
I've been through it.
right.
But the much money they give and the lakes they built right here, and it's been 20 or 30 years since they done it.
It's been longer than that.
Well, we spend money overseas and everywhere else. Somewhere down the line, somebody dropped the ball and then get them down water. Right. It is a shame and disgrace they don't have water now.
I agree.
It is amazing it took that long.
That's right.
When Franklin County developed that system.
Yes.
And I think they had commitments from a few other towns that
right,
backed out on
they
them.
backed out
kind of left them in a bind. But really, that would have been a good time to hit 19 and come into Hamilton.
Yeah.
But I don't know why it wouldn't.
Well, see, you ain't got that far over here where this is right here at.
Right.
And go down to Marion County, and no problem. If Hamilton's got the water system, why don't they run a line over there and let them purify their own water down there?
Well, and that's what I'm getting at. What's happened in the past is in the past. We're looking forward, and that's what we're trying to do with this money.
But the people paid for it to start with.
I agree with you.
And where did that money go?
You're adding another supply of water.
Oh, I understand. Listen, I understand that. I'm just saying, I'm sure that people were paid money
to keep it up.
Where it would go over there. Where did that money go?
Well, they don't have a line over there right now.
Well, they should have had a line. They left the line out.
Well, I mean, we could debate that. I don't know if they've ever been funding for a line.
I don't, and it's sort of been, as Kenny said earlier, that area over there is, I mean, you go
Go to the pearly gates.
you can drive for miles and not come to house. And what people don't understand when you get grant money, and I'm going to put this out there, is you may have a road that's 5 miles long. It has 2 houses on it. It's going to be hard to get those to get a grant to get those folks
For $200,000 just to run water to one house. And
it's hard, and that's the battle. That's the way the grant system is set up. Is you've got to do the most for the most amount of people for the same amount of money. And that's
why Huntsville and Decatur is doing good. And we ain't.
Yes.
Right, as the people. Yeah.
1 o'clock this morning, I come on that 4-lane. It's still split right there. Been split 6 damn years. They ain't fixed it yet.
I agree with you 110%, Hutty.
I don't know what.
The split out there.
On the 4-lane highway.
Yeah, okay. Well, we did talk to Aldott about that, and they have bumped that up.
Well, they'd be bumped up. Been 6 years.
It's still going to be probably another 2 years. Is that?
Hell.
Was West the one that told us that?
Yeah.
Tell you what, if you fire a couple of those damn people, get drawing them to $100 salaries, you won't have that problem.
Right.
Well, anyway, we try to stay on top of it.
I didn't say you now.
State highway, and they maintain it, but
no, they don't.
we did bring it.
They've got the state highway. They don't maintain it.
Well, they do what they can. They're only allotted each
District.
I understand.
of the Aldott
I understand that.
areas they're only allotted so much money per year.
But son,
They have to prioritize.
when you
and
drive
plan
from Spruce Pine to
30
Hale,
years ahead.
Hamilton, and you can't even see when you turn left or turn right on account of the damn weeds so damn high. You tell me they were trying to take care of you? They ain't done it.
Well, one of the things, we brought this up at probably every show that we have, was the continuation to 4-lane, to take any of the 2-lane out of 43 here and continue that's probably the biggest goal that we probably should have for North Marion County right now.
Right.
And I'm proud that everybody understands that, and I'm proud that everybody's focused on trying to get that done. And it just like the water thing, everybody sees needs, and a lot of times we talk about them and then we let them fall. But this one, when the water came in, we can't let it fall. We've got to continue to work. And it took 2 years to get it done. But this is the same thing with the 4-lane.
Yes.
It's a project that we're not letting drop anymore. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Well, we're fixing. I mean, we've been squeaky, and we're going to continue to be squeaky. You're exactly right. There's no reason for that highway to keep busting and breaking.
It's been the same way. It's been the same way. I know for 7 years I've been down here.
What I can't figure out, and I hadn't wrapped my head around it, and it may be something that somebody knows more than me, but me and David Hall last Thursday left from here and went over to the road to nowhere, and I cannot figure out for the life of me why you put a road in to bypass communities, because all it's going to do is hurt those communities.
Kill them. It's not even going to hurt them.
They're going to drive up.
Well, they started this. They started this in about 1962, 63, or 4. Right? That's when they did it. When it bought the land, and so the people that owned the land. Most of the land were high-duty people, and they made the money. And they sat there ever since. Now, it goes right by one of my houses on the lake where I used to be, and not close, but I wasn't for it. But anyway, our whole system is screwed up. It's kickback money and money that they spend. They got fools and positions that don't know how to spend the money for.
Well, when we went over there, the base that you put down before you get ready to pave was already in place 15 years ago. They spent $70 million in 3 bridges.
Yeah.
The base is washed away, and what's there has got trees growing up in it. So all of that's got to be redone, which means all the money that they've spent is wasted.
Well,
it's already
and
wasted.
But they got the money. But you get in your car and drive over to Huntsville, and they building Or like I-65, it's going to be a 4-lane.
Right.
They can't take care of the people. Do you know 11 miles from I-22 to Canada? Canada now had to be paved, and then most of it's right here in Marion, Franklin County. You got 6 miles up here, 5 miles this way, and 6 miles this way, and you got a 4-lane all the way from I-22 to Canada.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, in that little stretch, and I'm with Kenny and been with Kenny and Darrell the whole time about this. If it's 4 lanes, you link 2 federal highways together. You got 22 and 24, which is 2 federal highways, and the land has been bought. It's been surveyed enough that they could have had it 4 lane.
Yeah, many a times.
And that's what I keep figuring out. You know, why we're so adamant about bypassing. I know it's to sort of cut down on traffic through towns, but that's what you want if you have businesses.
Look, exactly that's my point, and I can't understand some of the people that's over in Winston County that's trying to push this. Is you're going to kill that business flow. You're going to kill that business.
They moved. Hill County will have to move.
Yeah, they would have to, but where are they going to move to?
They'll move out there, but at Mountain View Church.
But, okay, let's say they do. Tell me what land is available for them out there, and what are they going to put
Well,
out
hell,
there?
there's farmland everywhere up there,
Where are they
man.
going to get the funding?
Yeah.
Well, son,
They're not. They're not.
I mean,
Bird
do y'all don't y'all
Yeah,
ever
okay.
watch the national news or read about national news? How we send millions and billions of dollars
I
to
do
these
know.
damn people that we don't even know that try to kill us
And I don't
and won't
agree
take
with
care
it.
of our.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if we don't gripe and grumble, I mean, they gonna keep doing it.
Right.
But back that we're talking about. Are you going to take and put a business out there by Mountain View Church? Would you be willing to do that?
Well, hell no, I'm almost 82 years old.
All right, let's say you're 19.
I got 6 feet over there now.
Here's my point, and I think it's a point that Kenny can agree with, is the businesses that's there now are already struggling. How can they afford to pick
That's
up
right.
and build a new building along these bypasses when they're already
hoping
struggling?
it works.
Hoping it works. It's a gamble.
Well, do you just imagine now? I don't care if you got a business, and I've been in business and all kind of different stuff.
Right.
If you got a business, and the traffic, just like right here, if you think about it, the old Hackenberg Highway,
Mm-hmm.
Phil Campbell, and Bear Creek to Havel, we had all kind of traffic. And they got to stop somewhere to eat, buy gas,
Right.
buy something. If you put a business in. But if they go by them, we ain't going to have it. I agree. But it's going to happen. They done spent too much money. How much you say they spent on the bridges?
Adderhope just approved $5 million to do the feasibility study.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that.
From Natural Bridge, I think, or maybe from Haleville to connect
yeah.
in I-22.
He sent. See, I get a text every week from him what they're doing.
The thing about it, Hutty, is what's been done. The bridges they had $70 million. That was 15 years ago. The stuff that's been done road wise, the base and everything that they put down, ready for asphalt, has got to be redone.
I understand that. Just think. All right, this is your first term, right?
Right.
All right. If you stay here 3 more terms, that'd be 4 terms, and your hair won't be white. It'd be falling out. You'd be old.
Like mine.
Well, I didn't want to get on the Kenny. I was trying to leave you alone. You look pretty bad, Kenny.
I know.
But anyway, I'm just saying, the next guy they put in there might not do nothing. Are you following me? And we're right where we were before. They've got to put people in office. If you look at Franklin County, I mean, I grab. If you take about Sunshine Mills, you take Tiffin's, you take Gates, what do you got? Really? I mean, you got local people putting the business in, and they hire a man for $100,000 at one time to go get them jobs, and hell, he didn't go get nothing.
Right.
And I don't know about Marion. I'm not using Marion County or Winston County, for example. Marion County, Winston County, I hit Republican. I figured this is one time Winston County would really grow. Because it's Republican. Been Republican in the Civil War.
Yeah, they were Republican before.
It was good.
It was cool.
Free state of Winston, right?
Yeah.
But they don't get nothing.
Well, the thing about it is your small towns are suffering.
What?
Even right now, and when you start bypassing those, it makes it more difficult. Just like Phil Camel, I went through there the other day. Phil Camel, Bear Creek. If you had traffic coming through there, then there would be enough traffic coming through that somebody could afford to put a burger joint in,
But I lived
or put a business in.
So let me ask you.
I lived in Madison. Madison didn't have a town. They had one damn little store.
Oh yeah, well, it's
I'm
great.
talking about me. I lived there when I was in the Army.
Right.
That's on ours.
So what are you looking for with your money?
I
Does
don't
the
have
states-
no damn
I'm
money.
just talking about in general, anybody.
I'm not.
Anybody.
I'm
What do they-
hoping my daughter will take care of what little we
She will.
got. Cause I won't be here. I'll be like
She
Haynes.
will. She'll
I'll
take
be
care of
that.
that.
I'll have 6 feet over at Mountain View Baptist Church. That's what I'll have.
Okay.
Just a matter of
that'll be
time.
all you need, though.
I was
Well,
told
that's
there
all
was
I
gonna be
need.
somebody on top of him.
But I'm just saying, I have children, I got a daughter. I've got grandkids. I got great grandkids. I'd like to see this area do good.
Yeah, but what my point being, the state is no different. If they put money up to build a road, they want some return on investment. They're not going to get it there. Now I know Winston County, they're excited because they don't have much 4-lane highway at all. So they're excited.
About 4 miles.
Yeah, they're excited to get that. But the downside of it,
They've had it.
they're going to suffer on revenue loss from people that are going through downtown right now, because you see Jack's and McDonald's and whatever you're interested in.
Yeah, there's no reason for them to get off that road
Right.
if they
So
got on it.
That's just going to be a thoroughfare where they get on it, they keep trucking. They're not going to let up.
If they get on it, how many people is going to get off off of I-22 and go to the shoals that there instead of going up? If you're already on I-22, you probably hit 65 and come up 24. Or if you're on I-22 here, you hit 43 and went on up there. The amount of traffic, and this is my arguing point on that, is the number of, you may get an extra 200 cars that come and get off and go that way instead of the way they've already been going, but you're bypassing the town. You're not going to get more traffic than you're already getting through there now. Develop that road that goes through your towns if you're going to do anything.
And you're not getting any return.
Well, I mean, I agree with that, but
money.
this come back to the '60s. I was still just getting out of school when they bought that land. Okay.
Yeah,
He
I'm at
sold
back.
them part of it.
probably.
No, hell no. I was
Tried.
I was picking cotton back in, like everybody else, barefooted. I wasn't like y'all riding around in new cars and all that stuff.
I did. I had a good car.
And I hope.
I had a 1969 Ford pickup.
I had a
Well,
1960.
I had a pair of damn Levi's, not Levi's, but
Cotton if he had
no, what
Levi's.
them old shoes? What them old shoes you used to wear? Brogans?
I had rustlers.
Yeah.
Brogans. What I?
Yeah.
But now, Kenny, I mean, truthfully, I'm not knocking you now, but you was raised in Winfield.
Yeah.
Good town, good people.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, when
I was
played,
actually raised in Sandland Crossing, so I got Bria Winfield.
well, I mean,
He went to school at Winfield.
Yeah.
you ain't from Brilliant, because Allie wouldn't have you in Brilliant. You can't fight.
You don't know that.
What I'm saying,
I've
Hutty,
seen you hit one old man.
What I'm saying, Hutty, is you say we need to fight for small towns. If we're bypassing those small towns,
You're killing
then we're killing them. We're giving up. We're succeeding to what they want to do. We got to fight for our small towns. And when you're taking roads and bypassing these small towns, you're killing them.
I agree.
Well, let me ask you something. You're not fighting for them now.
Yeah.
Listen to me. How far is I-22 down Hamilton?
It's roughly 18 miles, I guess.
Oh, to Hamilton?
Yeah.
Well, y'all crazy.
To I-22, it's about 18 miles from here.
How far? I didn't say that. How far is it to Hamilton?
Oh, that's about 11 miles.
Yeah. But if you said I-22, that's
Yeah.
64 miles on the
Yeah.
other side of Hamilton.
How far to the top of the mountain?
It's about 6-8 miles.
Yeah.
Well, just say 25 miles.
Right.
Don't you think that somewhere down the line that these counties and these towns could get this damn road paved?
Look, we're trying. That's
I'm
an
just-
honest effort.
Well, I'm just.
I don't want it just paved, Huddy. I'd like to see it 4-lane. I'm going to be
Yeah.
Well,
honest.
all
with
right. I'm not pay. I meant 4 lane. Come,
Right.
What I'm trying to say, boys, I'm not fighting you. It helped my family one of these days when I'm done gone.
Right.
Or it helped me now when I have to stagger around after I'm down 2 lane. I'm just saying, our people has dropped the ball,
you. I agree.
and we keep dropping the ball. Right here, going to be the same way 10 years from now. And it's going to be the same damn way. I don't believe I've seen anybody besides, I'm not knocking the sheriff's department or the police on that road there.
On 43?
Yeah.
You come here last Friday, you probably get
Well, who?
all the people we wrote tickets to.
Well, I mean, that's what I said, police and sheriff. I didn't see no, I'm talking about anybody besides those.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said you didn't see them up there.
No, I'm saying the only ones I've seen is police people there. Not knocking them now. I mean, really.
Yeah, we had another bad wreck there yesterday.
Yeah,
you know,
right out here.
yeah, and everybody started bypassing, and this goes back to my red light thing. Everybody stopped pulling out at the Panther Mart. They started coming out down here by Dr. Morrow's, and those wrecks have started happening down here now. So that's the 4th one we've had in the last since December.
I think it's police chief. You ought to fire him, don't you?
Hey, I'm 100% with you.
But
We had a good mayor. We'd do that. He ain't worth a damn either. Let him go.
I'm
Paying attention.
I'm fixing that to go because we got a work session. But what I'm saying, Huddy, is the money that's been spent to just like this road to nowhere at Field Camel could have been used in a better place.
What?
And if it continues, that's the less money we're going to have the opportunity to put
Well,
toward doing this.
just think, we're talking about, I'd say, really about 56 to 58 years, 1956, 1958, when they bought that land.
Yeah.
I remember it. I mean, I think I'm still in school. And look at it now.
Yeah.
And it's still sitting there. How much money did they spend for it then? It wasn't as much now, but they own the property.
Well, they own all the property on 43.
Well, I understand that now. I mean, they did it, and they quit because this section of a part of the county, Winston, Marion, Franklin, have been shafted. The only thing that Carbon County's got in Lauderdale County,
TVA. If it wasn't for TVA, they wouldn't have
that
nothing.
you got that right.
Well, you talk about wanting to help Winston County, and I love Winston County. They're some of the best people in the
They
world
are.
over there. If
They
you
don't
really-
like you.
Well,
You give too many tickets.
At one point, probably so. But if you really want to do what's right by them, you would 4-lane Highway 13 from 22 all the way through, go straight through Haleville, straight through Bear Creek, and straight through Field Camel.
They ain't gonna do it.
But you'd be better off.
Oh, I
doing
didn't say that. Now I
Yeah,
said,
they can't now.
I know
They
it.
could have before, but
Who made them decisions?
that is a good question.
Our elected officials.
Well, who were the elected officials?
Well, you said it started back in 58, so you go all the way back to there. Somewhere we got to change our mindset and do the smart thing instead of
95.5, go ahead.
Amigo, ¿qué pasa? Aquel vallecito vení saludándolo una vez más.
Amen and pass it.
Hell yeah, you bring me a taco. Hell with it.
Gracias, senor.
Yeah.
but
Hola.
Wait a minute, I'm getting my taco first.
But we've got to, the mindset's got to be changed because Darrell and Kenny know Don Wallace, but Don Wallace has fought our lieutenant governor hand and foot over a decision that the governor made, which I think is a good decision because
What decision? We don't know what you're talking about.
down in South Alabama, Lieutenant Governor wanted to widen 65, which would have benefited 65 and 65 only. Don Wallace has fought for the same thing Kay Ivey has done, appropriated the funds for, the 4-lane the southern part of 43 coming up through
Western.
Linden and all those.
Bypass on the
But
western
you know
side of
why,
the
don't you?
state.
Everybody wants to take care of the southern state, southern Alabama, South Alabama. Why? Because all their governors. I think the last governor you had up here was
Hunt.
no, Big Jim Folsom boy.
Yeah. Jim Folsom, Jr.
Junior.
Guy Hunt since him.
Yeah.
He was a Holly Pond.
Yeah,
No,
Guy Hunt.
no. He was there. I think you're wrong.
I think I'm right.
Well, you had Bentley was from Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, right.
Well,
and
I'll
he
be
did
honest-
good for us too.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't like Bentley when he was in there. But he came right back. He sat right there. And I went back there when y'all arguing, and I go back and I talk to him. Head up, it's off the record.
That's when he come to do a free screening for the people.
Hutty,
95.5.
What do you say, young man?
I know
Young.
you ain't talking to him.
well,
I tried.
Go ahead.
I tried to tell y'all, and you will not listen to me. I'm trying to break it down so that the little people can understand. I've tried and tried and tried to learn.
well, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Let me tell you one more time. If you'll remember, we passed this gas tax. It was supposed to take care of all of our roads. We would never supposed to have no more trouble without. And if I remember correctly, there was a guy who was a state representative that got on there that said that you won't even have to fix the front end of your car no more because we're going to fix all you got potholes.
Well, now, he did. You own the radio right here. You run him off. Now, you got him beat and run him out of town.
I'm just saying that's what the boys say.
And my roads are still messed up.
What it say. Yeah, and I
It's
still
your-
got this
it's
front
your-
end lined up on my truck.
It's your fault.
Okay.
And
well,
all my
that's
windows
good.
are broke out on account of people driving so fast.
Well, I can't help that. That's on you. You need to shoot back. That's all I know. to tell
Well, you lost my representative when you did that to me.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, I know you are.
I won't be able to sleep over 10 hours tonight knowing that.
I know it. Them old people. Listen, we've been bragging on Marion County. I mean, Winston County. You're a Winston County man, really. You say, I know you live in Franklin, but your roots in Winston County. And
Actually, I actually grew up in Edge Marion County, but that's neither here nor there. But I don't know if y'all saw the news the other day. I was tickled to death when I saw this because it, once again, I hate to say it, proved me to be right, and I hate being right all the time. It's a burden. But they're just now finishing up the project in Mobile for the bypass that I said they were going to do, and it was on the books, and that's one of the reasons why they passed the gas tax. They're actually putting a completion on that project in the next few months.
Yep, sure are. You're right. I knew we weren't going to get none of it.
Oh no! Well, it never was, Hutty. It never was meant to be that way. This was set back in the 80s. This was all set up back in the 80s, and it part of that tax money to take care of the roads the gas tax money was to take care of the dredging project in Mobile. Let me tell you something. Dredging project needed to be done. I think it was an excellent idea. I think it's going to be a good thing for the state of Alabama. Having said that, you don't come up to the people and tell them, hey, we're going to fix your roads, but first we need to pay for this over here. Just be honest and tell us straight up. Hey, we got to pay for this dredging project, and that's been in the works since the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. And two, we also got to pay for two bypasses. One of them's in Mobile, and the other one's in Malfunction Junction. And let me just say, they've done such a good job with Malfunction Junction that it to me is a marvel of engineering by a bunch of educated idiots.
I hear a lot of sarcasm in that.
No sarcasm, being just as honest and as straightforward as I can possibly be.
When you a preacher one time, I think you done lost your religion, son.
I'm just trying to break it down so that the little people can understand.
Little people.
He's talking about you.
Well, I wonder what the hell he is. you got like Greg, I believe. You wait. I have your half brother up here tomorrow. He'll hammerjack you.
That's the reason why we can't get, this project up here, and they said it was not even on the 50-year long-range plan.
Right.
That's not going to, all of the work that's been done to that is a waste of time and a waste of money. Somebody got paid.
Yeah, need to cut our
Somebody's
losses.
land got bought. Yeah, and all of that happened, and the reason why it happened is because that money had to go to Mobile. It just had to go to Mobile, and Birmingham really needed bailing out, and that's what happened.
Well, I think you're right on that now. I know, and I remember when they bought the land in the 50s, late 50s for this 4-lane up through here, where the bridge is now, down at Franklin County, Marion. Yep, sure was. Yep, sure was.
Yeah, it doesn't. What's happened to us up here does not make any sense whatsoever. But you have to remember, we're a very small voting block.
I do.
Very small. And
the same with Winston County.
Yeah, well, the industry. Well, you look at Marion, Lamar, Franklin, Winston, and even Colbert County. It's just a small voting block. The bigger voting block is in really three sections across the state of Alabama. It's Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, and Mobile.
Right.
And you got to take care. It's more important to stay in power than it is to do what's right.
If you take from I-20 north and 65 west, take out Tuscaloosa. That's Tuscaloosa County probably bigger than the rest of the counties combined. To be honest with you.
And that it is. I understand it is what it is. They're going to vote to take care of their counties and in their cities, and I get that because we do the same thing. It's just that we don't have the numbers to actually push that vote. That's one of the reasons why you won't see a governor from North Alabama. It'll be very, very difficult for one to be voted in.
Yeah, because if Tommy Battle couldn't get elected mayor or governor, that was a big punch in the gut.
He was sitting right where you were sitting, and I told him, I said, right there's a man. This is for
he would have been a hell of a governor.
Well, that's what I tried to tell him. They wouldn't listen to him. If you look at the past, he was a bartender. You know that?
Yep, I remember. And
you didn't know that.
Did food
y'all are a lot more excited about him than I am. I can tell you.
Yeah, but hell, you from Western County. I know how you are.
But I'm telling you, you can put Huntsville on cruise control, and anybody can be mayor there.
Sonny, have you been up there? You been up there yet? You've been up there lately, last year or two.
I went through there the other day.
Well, I tell you what, you have lost your mind, because I tell you what, I never seen a town that's grow as big and as strong as they've been growing the last year and a half.
Here's the deal on that, Pat. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that anybody could do that when you've got Redstone Arsenal, all this kind of stuff there. But who helped do
FBI,
that?
I can't wait to get a hold of you.
Well,
maybe they'll hire you.
I'm telling you, you close down the Arsenal and watch Huntsville dry up.
I don't think so. It'll hurt. That would hurt. That'd be like putting a knife in your throat. But there's so much more there besides just the Arsenal.
Well, the reason why it's there is because of the Arsenal, though. I'm telling you, the satellites that are off of the Arsenal is the reason why the Arsenal does so well.
I agree with that, but now so he tried to diversify. Facebook is not part of the Arsenal. Polaris is not part of the Arsenal.
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's got a plan up there.
Yeah, but they.
But why would you put Polaris up there, and why would you put if you didn't have the roads? The roads, in and out.
I agree with that.
All of that's because of the Arsenal.
Listen, I live at Huntsville.
I agree, but I'm saying if you took the Arsenal out, that's not going to kill them.
You know where you from? Really, where your brother lives? It
wouldn't completely kill it now, but it would. It would have never had
Madison is about like them. They about like spruce pine back then. You don't know the
Oh,
truth.
I do. Yeah, I got a friend of mine that started working up
Well,
there.
hell,
at the police
I got back in the
department.
Army, Vietnam. That's where they sent me to Redstone Arsenal for 3 months.
There's three police officers there when Jeff Hughes was working up there.
A lot of your defense industries are in Huntsville because of Redstone.
Right, and that's what I said. I agree with that. But that's where my argument was is Tommy Battle recognized that you can't just rely on one thing. You've got to have diversification. You got to have other things besides that.
Well, Tommy had one thing going for him.
Which I don't.
He wasn't like most politicians that sit on their butts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, brother? I thought I'd throw that at you.
Greg.
We appreciate that.
I'm sorry, Greg. I didn't mean. I was really throwing at the other two over here.
Yeah.
But
Well, y'all behave. I've enlightened you as much as I can stand for one day.
Appreciate you.
Hey,
Thank you for that,
do me a
please.
favor. I got a toll road out there going down towards Hackenberg and Phil Campbell. You need to stop and pay me for what you've been traveling.
I think it's hilarious that the good people of Mobile, voted for a gas tax and passed it so that they could get a road that
To pay it on.
bypasses the city, and then they got to pay to drive on it. It tickles me to death.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
See you
of
guys.
toll roads.
All right.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
We have got some grants off that. I mean, I have to be honest. We
What-
got A Trip 2 grants
Hey,
and Rebuild Alabama grants.
When did you start being honest?
I've always been honest, but
I didn't know that.
no, is it to the extent of what Huntsville?
Henny, you know that?
Birmingham?
Yeah, I heard him a while ago when he said he was going to be honest.
I didn't know that either. Poor Greg, he won't be worth a damn. He been around y'all too. He be discharged y'all for long.
Hopefully,
He'll have an alcoholic problem. His wife will leave him.
he'll have a girlfriend.
Well, he's already got a girlfriend. Hell, I heard that.
I bet you Amanda would have her throw down,
Yeah.
wouldn't she?
Yeah. I got a good woman. I ain't.
She don't have a good man. That's the big problem y'all
Well,
got.
that's I can't help that.
Debatable, ain't it?
You are what you are, ain't you?
I am what I am. God made me.
How's your sisters doing?
Good.
I ain't heard from them in a long time.
They got boyfriends. Leave them alone.
But anyway, I just appreciate you, Hutty, for letting me come up and just sort of, again,
Bring money next time.
I will. I thank the county commission for working together to, along with the water department and Eric and Senator Gudger and
We
trying to
don't.
get this. We got to get folks water out that and then
There's no sense not having no water now.
there's not.
That's a shame.
But
I think every city's really trying to work together now.
we're moving in the right direction, I think, and I just appreciate all of our elected officials in our county because it's going to take every one of us pulling together to promote our county to make it better.
Well, I really think that, right now, I don't see a lot of progress, but I'll be honest with you. I don't see anybody working against us. I think everybody's trying to work for us. Our years of the past, where we had a number of them that didn't do nothing but sit there and go up and drive that paycheck, is what's hurt us. Or had one person in charge, and this is how we're going to have it. This is how we're going to have it. This is how we're going to have it. And the rest of them, yep. Just like my road. Can you believe I'm a man living in a house 60 years? They finally slag it halfway through my house. I mean, on the curb. I can't believe that. That's dumb as a gourd.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. When you said that, I realized you ain't got the pull you thought you had, Hutty.
Well, no, that's what it is. I got the truth.
Right.
That's what kills them, the truth.
Well, I got to run. We got a work session.
Well, y'all ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but it's still called a work session.
Yeah, but I appreciate Hutty. I appreciate you.
Well, send money.
I will. Thank y'all.
All right.
Hey, before you go, do you know who all's on the water board right now? Right off.
I do.
Jimmy, come over here.
You got Barney Shackford. You got Steve Terrell. Steve Cox is the chairman. Jamie Prestige, Larry Akers, and Alec Reed.
Okay.
Is the 5 board members.
I didn't know who we had right
Yeah.
now.
Jimmy?
Active. But
And they do a good job. And I'm gonna tell you, Eric has done a 10-year plan, and in that 10-year plan is to hopefully get as many people as we can public water, and that's a goal that I'm proud that we're working towards.
What? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever done a survey on how many? I'm not trying to get them in trouble either.
Right.
Okay. How about Franklin County or Winston County? 'Cause I didn't realize. I thought with the water we've got around here. If you look at TV when it doing the weather, they show the films. They show Little Bear and they show all these. This part of the country, we ought to have plenty of water. I can't believe that nobody's out of water.
I'm going to say this before I leave, Hutty. Franklin County water and Marion County water were set up by the same legislation, state legislation. Franklin County, as of right now, lacked 5 households that wanted public water. Now, there's a difference in wanting and, or needing than somebody just wanting a water line run by the house. But we're talking about 5 households is all they like, having served everybody that wants water. 5 households. We are at 700, and it was set up by the same legislation at the same time. So I would say Franklin County over the years has done better at obtaining and getting people water that they need. Now, Franklin County is a little different because Russell has theirs. Phil Campbell has Bear Creek. So it's a little bit different scenario, but Franklin County as a whole, 5 households, and it's at the foot of Spruce Pine Mountain. Last time I talked to their director down at the plant, they were trying to get those folks water. They got to go through limestone because it's at the foot of the mountain. It's nothing but rock, but they are trying to get those 5 households water.
Well, they got. It used to be the highway, but the Rushville police could be out there and catch you. They used to catch you on top of right from my office.
Right. But,
Top of the mountain.
I appreciate you, Hutty.
Yeah.
Well, send money.
I will.
Come on up, Jimmy.
Come on up, Jimmy.
Your turn to argue.
Well, you already had that done already, buddy. Well.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do the sports. We ain't got to the funeral home now. So. Well, we'll be here in a minute. All right, what do you got, Jimmy?
Oh, let's see what we got here. Had a lot of ball games last night.
Have a bunch of them?
Yeah, it wasn't too many area games, but tonight's more tonight than it was last night. I mean, yeah. So let me see here. Last night in the girls' action, in the area 4A, 14-4A, Desher defeated Wilson, 75-54. 3A, Area 10, Lauderdale County over Corbett County, 73-57. And then in the 4A, Area 10, Haleyville, 59, Fayette County, 46. And 5A, Area 15, West Point, 54, Russellville, 49. And Decatur Heritage, this is 1A, 40 over Lexington, 34. And in 2A, Area 5, Sergeant 46, Red Bay 15, that's girls.
Do what now?
Sergeant 46, Red Bay 15.
Yeah.
In girls' action last night. And also in the 6A, Area 15, Mosul Shores 49, Athens 46. And also the games tonight, you got Mosul Shores girls be playing at Decatur, 6 o'clock. Decatur be at Mosul Shores boys at 6 o'clock. West Point takes on Lawrence County boys at 6. And then Lamar County be at Red Bay This is boys at 6 o'clock. Then Fayette County be at Hadelville. This is boys at 6. Desher at Brooks at 7:30. That's boys. Girls, you got Phil Campbell at Mars Hill at 6 o'clock. And you got Desher. Of course, they defeated Wilson last night. The girls did. They clinched their area last night. Then Phil Campbell boys play at Mars Hill tonight at 7:30. And Carver County boys play Lauderdale County, plays Carver County at Lauderdale County at 6. And the girls action brilliant at Marion County at 6 o'clock. And the Hacklebird at Marion County, the boys, this will be at 6:30. And the girls of Waterloo be at Athens Bible School at 7 o'clock. And the boys, Waterloo takes on Athens Bible School. Now that would be at Athens Bible School also. That's probably 6 o'clock. So that's the lineup for the night. So figure out who's going to wind up going to the sub-states this weekend, Friday night. And also in girls tennis yesterday, of course, most shows defeated Athens 9-0, 6-4, 6-4. And girls soccer yesterday, Russellville defeated West Point 2-0, and the boys defeated them 7-1. And today's soccer lineup, you got Brooks at Collinswood and Clements at Wilson. Danville is at Hamilton. Elmont girls is at Florence. Lawrence County is at Hadelville, and Tharptown at Muscle Shoals.
Elmont's at Florence.
Yeah.
That's about one of the smallest schools against one of the largest schools. That don't make any sense.
I know it. That's 1A school. Elmont about a 1A, 2A, something like that.
It's right on the verge of either way.
So tonight, the basketball area tournaments will wind up tonight, and then they'll figure out who they're going to have to play Friday night. And also in the girls' action last night in the college ranks, in the SEC, Vanderbilt girls beat Oklahoma girls 102-82, and Kentucky girls was defeated by Texas 64-55. And of course, the number one team in the nation, Arizona, got defeated last night.
Yeah.
Upset by Kansas.
Well, Kansas ain't weak now.
No, they got a good team. Arizona had problems scoring there in the latter part of the game, and Kansas kept laying in there. I tell you, get down to the nitty-gritty, and then foul shots are going to win a lot of games. So that knocked them probably off the number one spot right now. Somebody else will probably move up to number 2. And a lot of games tonight if you want to go out and watch your ball teams.
Who's playing tonight?
Well, that's just give them out, the 2As and all them. They play tonight, the 2A. This will be the finals tonight. Of course, Hackbert's still in it. Phil Campbell's still in it. In the locals, and of course, Soldier, Brilliant. There's a lot of teams still in the regionals. But find out who they're going to play, if they're going to go and hit the road or stay at home this weekend. So a lot of basketball still play.
Well, it's about wiped up about next 2 weeks.
Well, they go to Wallace next week, and that'll be it. Then the state tournament. Oh, they got about 3 more weeks of all the games.
Eddie. Do what? Ma'am, I'm on the radio right now. Do you mind giving me a call back about 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
They don't let up. They don't know where you at and what you're doing.
Well, I mean, they know where my money's at.
Yeah, they should know if you're on the air during the daytime anyway. But they don't. But that's the way it goes. That's it.
Man, you're going to be loading me up today.
Well, ain't nothing else going on in the line but basketball. Well, you have to wait this weekend when I get everything else coming. Got to have all the car races and stuff starts this weekend. And the golf will come up this weekend, so we'll have some more on the different things.
All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. We got to make make some money. I can't make no money here. I'm about to use my gun. Shoot Jimmy.
I guess Michigan will be the #1 team after the rankings.
Who?
Michigan. Yeah, don't forget, Alabama's Charles Bianco got ruled ineligible yesterday. So he is out for the rest of the year, and he probably for college.
Well,
I figured that was coming.
Well, I know that. They shouldn't have done it to start with. I knew better than that myself.
Yeah.
Do you think that he would, somebody said that he'd get to play the rest of the year.
No, he won't get to play. He's done.
I hope he is.
He's D-O-N-E done.
Don't you think Alabama did cheating on that?
Well, it's whatever you think. If you think he did, it probably did. If he didn't, I don't know. I don't know the situation, the whole thing. But they ought to really had it all settled before he ever played a game.
Well, don't you think Alabama ought to had that done?
They should have known. Yeah,
they didn't do it.
I know. It could be a possibility he might want to forfeit the games he played in. I don't know.
Well, they're going to do that, I've been told.
So I don't know whether...
They said they're not going to... I'm not telling you what to tell me. I mean, what I'm reading. They're telling me. They're not going to forfeit the games.
No, they said they weren't going to forfeit.
Well, if they don't forfeit, aren't they really covered up cheating?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, if a man ain't eligible anywhere else, you would. I mean, I'm not. Listen, I'm not for Alabama, but I'm not against Alabama. Really, are you following?
Yeah.
And I thought they played one heck of a ball game against Auburn. I'm not knocking that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that they need to make it one way. This is how it gets confusing. One way we've been doing.
Well, that's what the NCAA. You got to have a rule. If you leave,
Well, you got a rule. We got a rule now.
I know, but they don't stick to it.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Jimmy. Everybody else has been eligible.
If a player leaves a college and goes to pro, that's it for him.
What I'm trying to say, I'm not talking about him.
I'm just talking about him.
But the Alabama coaches already knew they wasn't going to be legal. They shouldn't mess the other kid. Look at the guy that's sitting on the bench. Could have been playing. He could have been playing.
I agree with what you said.
I mean, somewhere down. I mean, I don't know.
But it's, you know what, basketball.
If it's Auburn, the same way as me. If it was Auburn or Alabama or Mississippi State or Ole Miss, you can't do that.
Well, no. If it's in school, like I'm saying, boy leaves college and goes off to pro, he's done. If he's
what gave them the wild idea they thought they could do that?
I don't know. I hadn't even thought of it. I didn't even know he was around anymore.
Well, I didn't either. I'm just saying the rules.
I know.
They wonder why the American people. I mean, it ain't gonna make any difference to me one way or the other.
No.
Are you following me? But I'm saying.
But if you're gonna stick with the rules, the guy probably should have been ineligible. Should never played the first ball.
Well,
the coach should have known it, and that should have been it.
Well, I agree.
And now what they gonna do?
And same way with Auburn. Anybody else, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, it's a shame.
Well, that's different than a boy playing for playing for Auburn and comes over to Alabama. Alabama goes to Auburn to play. He's still in college, got the eligibility and everything. But once you leave there and go to the pros, that's just like Mark Sears going off. You brought him back this year. No, that ain't right. I don't care what you say, and you can't do it. It's in the rules.
Well, the guy I forgot that played like Mark Sears. He came from Auburn.
Yeah, Holloway.
Yeah, he
transferred.
He shot pretty good.
He's a good ball player. He said he came over on kind of the type of ball that Alabama played. That's what he liked, the running gun type of ball.
Well, hell, I thought Auburn.
But they run too. But That's just what he said.
Well, I know that. I mean, I've heard bull all my life. I didn't make any sense to me.
But the boy's a good ball player. You have to.
Well, I've got no problem with that.
He's a great ball player. There's some good ball players out there now.
Some of these rules we've got, we shouldn't have. I mean, really. We're getting away from the basics.
That's where they messed up, Hutty. When they started letting them transfer from one school to the other.
Yeah.
They always made them stay right where they at. When you sign this team, you there for your 4 years. But now, you don't know if today he's going to play tomorrow. And so what difference is it going to make? The best team in the nation can turn around and play this year and win a national championship. Next year, go somewhere else and play somewhere else and win another. I don't go for that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. But our administration wasn't making the mess up.
Oh, I know it. They just messed it completely up.
All right, what else you got?
That's all I'm preaching on.
All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. And if you want to do the birthday and funeral of some of these people, we need to start doing them. They're on my webpage. But need to start doing that. And I'm also hunting somebody to clean up a little bit. My girl's wanting a coma.
You still not got nobody to clean you up?
No, I'm doing it myself.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the people I have on here. They so lazy, they ain't going to mess up nothing no way. You know what I mean?
You'll find somebody. Just keep looking.
Well, I hadn't been looking.
That's what I said. You'll find somebody.
All right, folks, we're going to get out of here, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Have a good one.